what I really gained from here is a lot of confidence, critical thinking, and perfect education delivered by honorable professors. And of course, Vodafone, my current employer, who built in me the good business insights, further developed both in terms of education and technical skills, and above all, the basics for a bright career. So, after graduating from UNYT, I started working at Vodafone. This is actually my 4th year of work there. And my friends who know me used to say that I'm in love with it. And actually, yes. I have learned that if you want to do things right and if you need to succeed in your career, you have to do things in the best of your abilities. As Mr. John Bond, ex-chairman of Vodafone Group, says, in a way, career is about engaging with your job. Vodafone is an international company who values talented people. It makes strong efforts to attract the right talent pool and puts even more efforts to retain it. Last year, Elona knows, 400 students were interviewed for the program Discover Vodafone. Out of the 400 students, 17 were selected for the next stage, and only 6 were selected to start working as full-time employees in Vodafone Albania. Out of these 6 people, 2 are here among us, Archie Blackwell and Elise Shehi. The transition from graduate to leader takes time, so a key part of development planning is thinking about career aspirations. If you don't know where you are heading, the chances are that you won't get there. Leadership comes in different shapes and sizes. However, it requires certain criteria. Criteria like high energy levels, curiosity, solution orientation, sensitivity to understand the people you are leading. I'm closing this speech by saying that nowhere else I've seen so many people possessing the above criteria than I'm seeing here tonight. Thank you, guys.
It was so inspiring. And I would like now to give the floor to Armand Kaplani. He is a PhD student in economics, Southern Methodist University, Dallas, Texas. He works for JP Morgan Chase, and he would like me to say that because this is one of the oldest financial institutions in the U.S. He studied in 2007 in University of New York, Tirana, and finance was his major, and he was for 3 years president of Student Union. The guy that just formed that Student Union, one of the organizations now that is very successful in University of New York, Tirana. So the floor is yours, Armand.
Good evening, everyone. Let me see how many pages I have to read for you tonight. So it looks like I got 1 and 2, 3 pages for you tonight. I'm going to keep it as short as possible for everyone. I know I got a little bit of Texas accent, and I'm proud of it. I would like to say a few words for the Alumni Association and why we are so important and all of you are so important. The core competency is in every academic institution is the development of people. What the University of New York in Tirana has done all these years is to develop people. At the end, great people would make great things happen. This is what Jack Welch, the former CEO for 20 years of General Electric, would have said. I feel proud today that I'm in front of you, and I'd like to explain to you why we need to get more involved and to be part of the Alumni Association. Look at your faces. You have all in good positions. All have good contacts and good networks to help each other and to make our alumni network the best alumni network in the country. In my experience in the States in the last 4 years, I've understood a lot of things. Great American universities, starting with Harvard, Yale, Rice, SMU, Berkeley, California, Chicago, all these big schools have these great traditions about alumni. The alumni is a network which educates the people and the student body to progress toward the success. It's very important that we all stay together and we always keep in touch. in these years, we got a new structure that we have thought that we'll be creating. This new structure will be composed of executive directors. We have 3 new executive directors. 2 girls, I would say 2 women, 2 successful women entrepreneurs, and a gentleman. We have Mirvian Bregu, who is the director at DM Consulting. I know he's not listening to me because when he was in school, he was like, these guys talk too much, not going to listen to him. Yeah, look at him. He's doing the same thing. And we got, he's the director of marketing for DM Consulting and a consultant also for PR, also a project manager. At the same time, we got Ermira Mustafai. She graduated in 2010. She's a good friend of my just formed family, I would say. And she's a great person, great entrepreneur. She works as a financial analyst for CSS, which is a tech company, a small tech company in Albania. At the same time, we have Blarina Marini, which she works for the correction facilities, which are the director of the prisons of Albania, kind of correction facilities in American English. These will be the new executive directors, and they will be the ones who will be guiding the University of New York in Tirana toward the success. Thank you.
He's working with us. He's IT manager in University of New York, Tirana. He was studying Bachelor of Science in 2007, right? In computer science. But that was not enough for him. So he said, I will come again and study Master in Business Administration in 2010. Yes. And you know what is going on in our university? What we are preparing, we are eating. We have people that we prepared that are with us now. So I will leave the floor to Gazi Hussein, let me see.
You can call me Gazi. Fellows, alumni, colleagues, and friends, I am delighted that so many of you are able to join us this evening. A day like this is very important as it gives us the opportunity to meet with many of our colleagues and graduate students. This reunion has enabled us to reconnect with university roots and history. I'm part of these roots, and probably many of you are. I did have the privilege to join UNYT. I completed computer science degree, undergraduate degree, as well as the MBA. It's an honor to emphasize that I am integrated to UNYT Career Office for the opportunities created for the career fair in 2008 and 2009. Thanks to UNYT, I was able to join AMC and later Eagle Mobile. After working in different companies, I'm now ready to contribute my knowledge and experience that I have gained through these years to UNYT. Currently, I am the head of IT department and also teaching undergrad level. Other former students are also working at UNYT. V's coaching, for example, she's right here, smiling, I like that. She completed MBA and she's also working as officer and registrar. Ilir Kalemay is working as lecturer, candidate, doctoral studies in Budapest. Armando Kaplani is working as a lecturer. He's pursuing doctoral studies in US. Fiorella Cekai, a former student in your group in Athens. Ultimately, she's admission coordinator of master program. We have Albana Muka. She's pursuing an MBA program. She's working in finance office. Hector Rucci, I don't see him. Yeah, he's there. Okay. A former student of Master in International and Commercial Law. Currently, he works as admission coordinator. Alexandra Jamo is pursuing an international law program, head librarian. Genta Druga, thanks to her for all commercials and making this event successful. She's pursuing international affairs master program. currently working as a marketing manager. Daniela Bozagiu is pursuing a Master in International and Commercial Law, currently working as an undergrad registrar. And my good man, Narashima Rao, completing the UNYT program, and he is an assistant professor of computer science. And last but not least, my good friend, Alexander Brati, working, he's pursuing computer science major, and he's working in the IT department. And to close this speech, a good institute can measure its worth by its alumni. And we are the alumni, right? And certainly our alumni are performing extremely well in various places and positions. Thank you, enjoy the evening, and have a good time.
Before actually toasting the health and well-being, let's say, of each and everyone, on behalf of UNYT, I would like, let's say, to give special thanks to a special person who's tonight with us. Many of you who actually do not recognize him, but he actually represents the American culture that the university has. I would like to invite here our Fulbright scholar this semester, Professor Simon Giannakis, who has been helping us teaching a number of international relations and political science courses. Before actually asking you to say a couple of words of closure to this event, I would like, on behalf of the university, and as a least indication of gratitude towards him and his service, to actually present him a very special present. This is The Siege, one of the first books of Ismail Kadarev, an author that he loves and he researches a great deal. And actually, as a special thanks to him, we have actually made sure that we've got his autograph in it. So this is the autograph of Ismail Kadarev. Oh, wow. Thank you.
Hi. I really don't know what to say. This is extremely thoughtful because what I did is I bought the English version of Broken April. So I read the English version and I liked it, and then I bought the Albanian version and I started reading it. And I realized the English version was not very well translated. No, it wasn't. I can figure it out. So I'm going to finish that book and then I'm going to start this one. I think Google Translator is a great idea. So you will help me get through this one. Well, thank you very much. It's very thoughtful. I've been here for 5 months and I had a great time. And I thank you all for having me here. And I'm looking forward to coming back at some point. Thank you.
So I would like to say all of you, faleminderit shumë që jeni me neve sot këtu. Ju uroj shumë suksese në karrierën tuaj dhe në të ardhmen. Edhe shpresoj që ta vazhdojmë traditën me shumë intensitet siç e kemi nisur. Edhe të bëjmë ashtu siç Armandi e përmendi, networku më i fuqishëm, më i mirë dhe më produktiv që të mbështesim njëri tjetrin në çdo moment. Ju falenderoj.